This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, the home of the New Mexico State Aggies. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Oklahoma Sooners offense is up first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Reinbold. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Reinbold. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same. The Aggies offense comes out for their first possession today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense bringing out some big fellas, trying to stuff the run here. The fullback takes a turn running the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They look good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
looks left and finds his target there. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Looking to chuck it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore. First and 10 now for the offense. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He finds some space. He's got the first and still going. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First and goal for the offense.
Here we go.
They feed the fullback this time. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how about this old school approach here? They have three tight ends, and they run the fullback in. That is pure power by this offense.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The first play of the drive now, the 25. It's an option look. The back's got to run a pitch. 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Breaks free. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Short gain, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he takes it at the 40. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
First and 10 play coming up. They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Sooners will have to kick this away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Slangs the quick throw. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, and the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football.
Breaks into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Military stun.
They call the draw play here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now 2-possession lead. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Caught near the sticks. It's Reinbolt. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. Just able to get it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They're going to run it here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
On the run here, lets it go. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Pass caught. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
The kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here's the second down play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, it's a handoff. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. The quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Running out of time in the pocket.
You cannot escape. It's a sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Caught over the middle. It's Reinbolt. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action here on 1st down. Buying time, moving to his left. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the receiver snags it, it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Makes the grab and plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Takes a shot at the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies. PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Offense looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's a quick grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Sooners will have to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
Here we go.
First down, looking to throw the football. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense tried to catch the defense napping by getting the ball to the big tight end, but they weren't fooled at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
He hands it off from the gun.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Reinbolt. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Ball carried by the running back. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, but down now 14, 24-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Oklahoma 10.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now here's the toss play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Delayed handoff. And And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And it's good for a first down at 36.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Pounding away with the run game. Breaks an open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Toss it to the back, running left. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense showing a bunch formation now.
Pace, 27.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. They try to sneak it for the first.
That's when you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll run it to the left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And now a carry here for the fullback. And that run produces a decent gain. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, New Mexico State.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass is caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away.
Number 60 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.